a second Alapin Sicilian game here. This is between Sveshnikov and Krogius in 1976. Excuse me. As all Sicilians, they'll start out with e4, and then return is c5. And because of Alapin, the response is always c3. And then you will generally have the knight f6, as you see, and then you usually will push that pawn at d. In this case, it's not. He's pushing his e-pawn to threaten the knight. Moves across, take control of the center, avoiding the pawn, threatening c3. The normal d push, take, and normally I think he'll usually take. Player usually takes with that c3 pawn, but he's not here. I'm not certain why, but threatening with the f3 is standard. Protecting, takes, and threatening white center. Interesting. Threatening the knight, bearing down f7. It's a common thing you'll see. Protecting that f7 by pushing the pawn forward. Castles. Bishop. Okay, normal developing moves. And both have now castled. And this is by the 9th, so it's standard. 9th move. Threatening a second threat on the knight. Takes. So now we see center, which is fairly closed, but the position for white is opening up. Opening room for the bishop. And he's gonna fianchetto it. Yep. Take. Okay, I thought he would have taken with the bishop. He takes with the queen. Much interesting. He wants to use that a little more aggressively. Protected by the bishop on c1, threatening that crucial h7 square doubly. Probably move forward with it. Oh, she just took. Interesting. Okay. And then we'll probably bring one of those pawns forward, even though that's going to hurt the king structure. So he doesn't. Interesting. Backing up with the queen. Oh, he's going to move his bishop probably to h6, I would guess. Because the pawn will not be able to take, and this would have been a mate. So, what's black going to do to prevent that? That will not prevent it. But why does he do that? Okay, I'm not certain what he's doing there. Because that does not prevent what I just... Oh, yes it does, because it moves him in front of the queen. So we can go ahead and take the bishop freely. I wasn't thinking about that. Moving the pawn up, he'll probably advance one more. Oh, interesting. So we can't do that. He'll probably bring the queen back one, maybe? No. Okay, so this does open it up. I think he will probably... Yeah, I didn't think he was going to go back that far, but I thought he'd go back a little bit. That's fine. He'll probably bring that pawn up. No, protecting it. Doubly protected with rook and bishop. Protect the knight. Certain what he's doing. He must be expecting that an open e-file here soon. He must be getting ready to move that e6 pawn to 5 with the expectation that he's going to take. White's going to take. Goes across, no longer afraid. Moves it up, so he won't be able to bring the either rook or knight there. Moving the knight across suggests to me that it was black's intention to move the rook in the knight's place, so bear down on that g2 with the queen coming across. And of course there's always the bishop as well, as you see presently in b7. f2. He's going to take en passant. No. No. He moves that instead. What's he doing there? Uncertain. I wonder if he's bringing that forward to protect his D, which he's planning to bring forward. Which wouldn't hurt black, I guess. Okay, threatening the rook. He's going to move that pawn forward and threaten the rook. That's why he brings the rook back. Okay, good, good. Queen up. Is that right? Can we do that? Doesn't have protection. I don't think the queen would hit that right now. And still would. Oh, yeah, he's got the rook now, so he probably would be willing to. Oh, yeah, you might want to move the. Yes, exactly. Move that f2 up to f3. Ooh, that's not bad either. But of course, you get 3 attackers against the pawn. Gotta have some good attack for that. Gonna do it. Takes the queen. Interesting. That rook. Yeah, I see that. Ooh, that would be mate right away, wouldn't he? So what you gonna do? You gonna bring that rook in front of the king, you think? Bring it forward. Okay, just in case. Okay, fair enough. Covers 2 squares that way. Still keeps him active. Okay, so he activates the rook finally. Oh, he's hoping to bring that rook away. That's what he's trying to do. Ooh, good move, good move. So what's black gonna do about this? What would I do if I were black? Well, I could take, but then he'd have to move his king down to f7, because otherwise it would be mate, of course. Doesn't have a choice there, does he? Queen's gonna... Oh. Interesting. Why does he do that? Why does he do that? Why does he put his... I'm not sure. Okay. So what's preventing white from doing exactly what he's showing here? I would have put that bishop up one, protected by the pawn. Okay, he's going to move that in front of his rook. f7, I think? Yeah. And he can still, yep, because he's still got the backup of the bishop. King has one place to go, and that's up at e8. Is that not correct? Oh, he must have given up. Okay, so let's find out what he would have done. He would have moved that, threatening the queen. Yes. And then he would have put him in check. So what would have happened? Would he have taken? It would have taken. It's check. So the attack against the queen is mute. I don't care what that arrow shows. Would the king move here or here? Or would he just come across? I think the king would move. And what would they do now? He gave up, so he must have seen something obviously that I'm not seeing. Because if he goes here, that's a check. King can go up or I can get the rook in front. He won't do that. He's just going to go up. And this then puts... Okay, the thing is, he can't put the bishop here because he'll... Oh, yes, he can. But what if he takes with that rook? You know what I'm saying? If he takes with that, he cannot move and get the queen because he'll be putting his king in check. So there's no worry about that. But there's nothing to prevent him from going there, threatening here, and the only thing protecting the queen would be here, and he just moves. And, you know what I'm saying? He would just move his knight up to put it in the way. So that's no good. So that was actually a bad move. So what is a better move? So if he's back here... See, and the thing is, he can move any time, and he's within... That's a checkmate. So this has to be done immediately. So there's no dilly-dallying here. You just have to go there. They have to go there. This would go... See, I can't do this, because he would just take. And I can't take, because they would just take. so that's no good. Okay, so that can't work. And I can't go here. So what would happen? Yeah. Well, this is why I'm not an expert. I'm not sure why he... let's go back to where he was before. Takes because he has no choice. Bishop takes. Rook. Queen up. King goes down. Queen g7. And that was the game. So right here, he gave up. And he could have moved up and out. And what would have prevented anything? I mean, the pressure would have to be constant. And I mean, there's no worry here, because if he'd just gone, well, I mean, the king would have had to go there. Anyway, you look at it. Yes, I know we're moving up. And moving up here, oh yes, I guess he couldn't move the king up there, could he have? That would have been check. Oh, that would have been it right there. That would have been mate, that's why. I wasn't thinking about it. So let's go back. Okay, so the queen moved up there, came back down. King had no choice to go there. Queen just moved straight up, and that is the mate. That's much easier than I was playing around with. Well, there it is. The Alapin.